Hello, folks. So, welcome to part 34 of Learning Rust series. This is part of my 100 Days of Rust, and I'm on day 16. So, in the last exercise of last video, we did this exercise, which was around basically structs, and we were basically updating a struct based on a template and then asserting values in it. And we noticed this derived debug stuff over here, which was used to print the order, one moment. I mean, wait. Oh yeah. Anyways, I think the idea is if you use debug, you can print things using this format specifier, but it's not being used here. Anyways, it's being used in multiple other places, but not here. Anyways, uh-huh. So it's being used here, Clippy. Oh yeah. Anyways, now let me go ahead and remove this. I'm not done, so that I can move on to the next exercise and then see what's going on there. Wow, okay, it has a lot of errors. So we're looking at struct 3. So let's click on that and let's read through this before we go and check out the errors. By the way, we have some error codes also. Some new error codes. I don't think I've seen this before. New method name found a struct package in the console. Anyway. So struct 3 structs contain data, okay, but can also have logic as in methods. So that's what I believe. In this exercise, we have defined the package struct, okay, struct package, and we want to test some logic attached to it, okay. Make the code compile and the tests fast, okay. So implement package, okay. So there is a logic around package struct. So you have implement, and then you have different functions, new, is international, get fees, and then there are some tests. So should panic, okay. Fail creating waitlist package, okay. So this is like your package that you're sending from one place to another. So Spain, Australia, sender country, recipient country, waiting grams, okay. So this should panic because weight cannot be negative. It's a sign integer 30-bit is what you can send in. Can I make this as unsigned? I mean, yeah, unsigned like should be positive. Then this will become a compile error though. Isn't that a good thing? I don't know. Let's see. I make this as U32. Would this be okay? I don't know. Yeah, cannot apply unity operator minus here. So anyways, I'll still keep it as I. So sign integer 30-bit. Oh, there it is. So if weight is in grams less than or equal to 0, so cannot ship a weightless package. Cool. Um, Create international package. So there are no errors here. Okay, so no errors here. The tests are all good, but the code is problematic. Let's just look at the code first of all. So I mean tests. So create international package, Spain, Russia, weight in grams. Okay, is international. How do you know it's international? Okay, so you know it's international when the countries are different because it's surely a country. It's not like some state. If it's state, you'll have to find out the country, or like if it's a city, you have to find out the city, which country, and then you have to understand if it's international or within the same country national. So that is local. In this case, you know that the inputs are countries. So if the country is the same, then it's local. So here it's a clone. You get the same string. So yep, this is true. Um, I mean, is international is false, so not of false is true. So it's a local package. And then calculate transport fees, Spain to Spain, cents per gram is 3. Okay. So get fees, the cents per gram. Okay. So you're telling how much cents. I believe this is the dollars cents thing. So cents per gram. So multiply that cents per gram into the gram thing, and then you should get 3 into 1500 and get 4500. Cool. So now this should be a boolean. So it should be a boolean. Return like sender country self dot sender country is okay equal test if self and other values to be equal is used by same as ignore same as lowercase case with the third allocating. Okay. I was wondering if this will be a good idea. Let's see. Not sure if you can actually equate two strings like that. Let's see. So receiver country. Okay. No, recipient. Recipient country. Can I do that? So it says unknown. Okay, expected this, but then found string. Okay. Weird. Equals takes. Okay. So it should be a reference. Okay, so equals is just gonna read but not write. So it doesn't want the ownership. So you just pass a reference or like borrow the value. So you just pass the reference. And here, so okay, so one moment. Okay. So get fees. I think the fees has to be integer 30-bit, or it could be a yeah, return weight in grams multiplied by cents per gram. And we're good to go. Let's see if you can actually get this to pass. Okay, so okay, I'm not sure. Let's just run the whole thing once. I think the tests are failing. That's all. It was hard to understand what's the problem, so I'm just gonna rerun. But this is running the whole thing, but it's fine. No semantic structs to structs 3, awesome. So testing of this failed. Please try again. Here's the output running 4 tests. So these two failed. The international package and local package. Shit panic is all good. So it says panicked assertion failed. Run the failed. Okay. Cool. So okay. So I think it looks like if it's not equal. Oh, sorry. Okay, if it's equal, it's local basically, and you say is international and then give true when it's local, and when it's actually international, you check both of them. It's not equal, and then you say false. So this has to be not off, and then you're good to go. I think. Yep. Awesome. So if the two countries are not same, is not equal, then you see that. Can you do that differently? Like, can you say not equal? Equal? No. You just have to put not off. Cool. Um. Okay, so I guess that's all. It was a pretty straightforward thing. So here you can see how they do panic using a macro, cannot ship a weightless package. And then here they return the package, the tail return. So sender, recipient country, and then weight in grams. So it's in proper to, and you can see it says two implementations, which is basically the debug and then this. So this is one whole implementation, and this is another implementation. And yeah, pretty cool. So in this implementation, 3 things, and you use colon colon to call stuff. So colon colon new, colon colon. I mean colon for new alone you say colon colon. For get fees you say dot. For yes international you say dot. Interesting. And how do you define stuff? So function, yeah, pretty straightforward. You do the function main also like that only. But here if you see, you have normal function with like parameter names, parameter types and all that, and then you have the return, and then you have this type. This is all cool. Now, what about this? Like, looks like new is a keyword, particular keyword for creating a new kind of like a constructor. And then these are all proper methods, and it takes itself as a reference. So you just say self dot. I think this is similar to how you have Java this dot. So self dot, and you have a reference so that you don't have to pass a the whole value every time. Instead, it's just a reference, or so does it seem. So you get the self dot send away, and then recipient country, and like you're able to just use self to do some, what do you say, comparison. And then when you are going to call the method with more, I mean, apart from the struct itself, you're going to call with some parameters, then you have to use a struct thing as the first thing, and it's assumed to be packaged because you're not even putting the value of this, the type of this variable, or like looks like a keyword. So yeah, self just is self. I guess you type self function blah. Can I have a function say blah like this? Will it still pass? Yep, it does. What's the difference then? Interesting. Return true. Still fail. Missing. Okay, so should say boolean, and then everything should pass. And then I'm going to actually put another assert here saying package dot blah. Oh, I can't call package. Okay, can I do? Oh, this is a static function. Package dot blah. Nope. Interesting. Package dot blah. It's not defined now. No method blah found a struct in current scope. Associated function, not a method. Okay. So this, I think the new is basically that it's an associated function and not a method. So you call blah by actually doing something like this colon colon. Okay. Use of undeclared create or module package. Okay. Okay. So this is like a kind of like similar to your static methods in Java. So you say package colon colon plus. So you can see here clearly that here you're to create a new instance, you need a static method or like some different kind of thing. So can I say, can I rename this to new thing? Will it still work? Yep, it does. So it's not a keyword. Awesome. So I can just say new thing, whatever, and it's not a keyword. So this is like a factory or like some static thing. This method can be called without creating an instance of the struct. It's called associative. Can I say package dot blah like that? Don't think so. Use a path separator to refer to an item, a local variable with similar name exists. Okay. Can I say just package dot blah? So it's an associative function is what it says. Associated function, another method. Associated function syntax instead, and here it is clearly. Cool. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and like probably move on to the next exercise in another video. That's all I had for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.